Baseball field equipment you're going to need several things to play baseball. Number one, we're going to have some baseballs, and usually we're going to have more than one because baseballs tend to get lost by foul balls and other things. So you need several baseballs, and these can vary from the different qualities, but they're all basically the same size and made the same way. You're also going to need a mitt for the catcher and some baseball gloves for the fielders. These baseballs are pretty hard, and we have to have those gloves to catch the ball with. Also, we're going to need to have a bat or some bats to hit the baseball with. It's part of the game, obviously. And these things can be metal or they can be wood in nature, and it can be obtained just about anywhere that sells baseball equipment. For the younger players, we might also need a batting tee. Some of the leagues actually have the players, rather than the pitcher throw the ball, they hit off a batting tee because the younger players, 5 and 6 years old, 4, 5, and 6 years old, aren't adept enough to hit the ball consistently when someone throw it to them, so they hit out the tee. The tee is also a very good training aid. Someone that's wanting to practice their swing can get down against a screen or somewhere that they don't hit the balls too far, hit off the tee and work on their swing. We're also going to need a home plate, which is shaped much like this one that I have here. It has a pointed back on it at a 45-degree angle that matches the base lines. And we're also going to need some bases. Now, this particular base has a stem on it, and it fits down in an anchor out there on the field. But you can also obtain canvas or other bases that simply tie down to a stake. So we're going to need all these just for the function of the game. There's some other things that can be very helpful. If we're going to play on a dirt infield, we want the infield to be smooth, so we need to purchase a drag, a chain link drag in most cases, to make the field smooth. If we're practicing in a high school or college environment where there's multiple players going on it, doing something in a practice at one time, we also maybe need some hitting screens to protect the players where they're fielding the balls where other players are hitting. We also need some equipment to cut the grass on the field. So there's a lot of equipment involved in baseball. Also, in most organized baseball, you must have a uniform that matches, much like what I have on here. Some type of baseball pants or shorts in some cases, and a matching uniform top. The word uniform means alike, so you need to have similar jerseys at the very least that have numbers in chronological order to identify one player from another, and there's supposed to be a different number from each player. And in most cases, a baseball cap is required, and those have to match also. So there's everything from balls to bats to tees to bases that are needed for baseball equipment. But that's some of the things you need to accomplish playing a baseball game and having sufficient equipment.